Good, you're welcome. My name is Mida Jimo, the team leader of Planbxpress. This is our interactions and Sundays, I call it Sunday service, where we talked about crypto, we talk about making money and the strategy that we need to develop independently to make the money legitimately. Okay. Of course, I will need to appraise us with some of those things that we need to get used to. I'll say build up your personal economy, make it $1 per minute strategy. Remember, we said this, we said personal trading is one of it, staking project and DeFi games, affiliate systems, third-party timely investing, then opportunity coins and launchpad. Remember, so it is better to lose by loss than to lose by miss. So it is important, if you still lose by loss, then you can learn and then know the best way to go. But if you lose by miss, it leads to big regret. And then I come to a point of understanding more that people refuse to always take responsibility. Please be ready to take responsibility, and so that you don't miss out of things. And I've told you, be on your own, just be yourself in the crypto space. So to get the best, I was just checking on one of our chat group on the cash flow system. Somebody say, all this grammar are strange, and where do I start from? Now, if you're here in this meeting and you don't know where to start from, the best advice we'll give to you is to go and start learning. Learning is the first place to go. Most people come into the space and remove the L and just look at the EAN. You're not going to arrive anywhere. Now, but I try as much as possible to make people believe that, or to know, not believe, that in the crypto space, your learning may not necessarily be starting from paid learning. Because when you tell people go and learn, so people take it to a, yeah, fine. In Plan B, our primary focus and call is to teach people. So that's why we have the academy. And so you want to get it best, go and enroll, okay? So the best for you is to get into Planbxpress, enroll, get all those courses, and so that you can be independent. One of it, of course, we say we have private mentorship, what costs you $5,000 once lifetime, and you get a whole lot of things. So we can be happy what you can get there. People who are there committed, let me not say people who are there, because there are some persons who are there, possibly they just pay 5,000 and they don't even know what they paid 5,000 to. That's the truth. I'm saying it boldly speaking. So not necessarily the 5,000 that you pay. What is your heart commitment? Because the same forum people will be complaining, oh, I don't know what's happening. And some other persons are going better, bigger, stronger, wider, and getting more better understanding of the system before, what they know before. So you have the private mentorship, you have the Be With Me. So this, you don't necessarily need to have too much elaborate training or learning. So this is just like a straitjacket, portfolio management strategy, how to go about it. So this costs you yearly payment of $1,500. And so if I don't have $5,000 for private mentorship, why not? I can just pay $1,500 for a year. And then if the first 1 year it's not worth it, you don't come back. You just say, let's push it. Permit for that language. And then you just tell yourself there's no point going there. Okay, but if it's worth it, okay. Then those of you who don't know anything, even if you are in Be With Me, because if you're a private mentorship, of course, you're going to cover virtually everything. If you're on Be With Me and you've not learned basics, because there are some persons who are Be With Me, they are there, but they are missing out of valuable things. And because why? They have refused to pay attention. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid of spending the money. Go back to the basics. All right. The good thing is that we're starting another sections of trainings in Critical Academy. We're going to cover the basic, intermediate, and at least advanced. Starting from October, the date is going to be announced. So we have the basic, intermediate, and for people in Port Harcourt, though, people Port Harcourt and everyone. So where we're going to set for the online, of course, our training materials are already on the channels, on the groups where you get, but this, when you are in Port Harcourt, that's the average, the leverage some people have. But please don't get it twisted. I'm not saying this to demarket people in Port Harcourt. I discover you guys who are far away from Port Harcourt are doing better than many people in Port Harcourt. So don't look at it, proximity, people in Port Harcourt are getting the best. No, it's often said that people whose houses are close to school go late. So I discovered that people in Port Harcourt probably would not even understand what they're doing. So they claim to be too busy. And so you have people in America, people in London, people in different parts of the world are doing better because they pay attention. And imagine some of them have to go online at the time, go to the channel and watching all the necessary, instructions and videos. So don't get it twisted. But people in Lagos, people in Abuja who are committed, you wish if you're in Port Harcourt. Maybe if you're in Port Harcourt, you may not be serious like many people in Port Harcourt. Now, that doesn't mean that people in Port Harcourt are not serious, but I'm just telling you, the number of people you thought are serious are not the number of people that are serious. Most people are just interested in get-rich scheme, hit and run. And unfortunately, people thought that money is there for those people who make noise, yada, yada, yada. You get better when you settle down and attack the market. I'm going to show you guys. Some of us have been attacking the market. I can tell you if you have been and committed in the crypto space, settle down. I've said it time without number, the bear market is never your problem. Your problem is lack of settling down. When you settle down, put rap attentions and actually invest in yourself. You know that bear market is just a season and it must come. You can't rule it out. It must come, either you like it or not, it must come. So what to know, now determine how you play around with the bear market. Okay, what do you say now? For instance, what do you say? There's a coin now. Are those of you who are in private mentorship, what the people who have gotten this coin? Well, maybe I'll just let the cat, because I'm sure we have done over 300 or 400% already. Okay. So now, this coin, if you like now, you can go and buy it, but we've already bought. Some of us got it free because we stake coin. Look at the coin. Let me just go. I'm just trying to be fast. This coin's called NFC. So now it's not my responsibility to tell you, okay, look at it. We've done over 300 to 400% of this, 430, 100%. That was on the what? 10 days ago, okay? On the 1st of September, 10 days ago. We're giving some of it free. Now, that's secret, okay? That some of us may not be serious about it. The question I will ask you is this. Now, is it worth to pay for valuable information to get the best in the market? Absolutely no. Yes. Okay? If you pay, excuse me, let me take water. So if you pay $5,000, that's going to impact you for a lifetime, and they're going to give you a lot of information that if you really know what you are doing, you can recover this money in the first, let's just say 6 months. Let me just call it that way. If you really know what you're doing. So, but look at this coin. If you like, you can go to the market and buy it. I don't care. But what is important is that you may buy and you may not know what to do with it. That's the truth. Okay. But now, if you go to PancakeSwap, you can buy it. That's the name of the coin. But just to show you that some of us have bought, we're giving some free, and then we have stake. That means in 10 days, we've done 400% plus. Yeah, that we've done 400% plus. Yeah, there's some we bought, they have gone down. So take note of that. There are some we bought, they have gone down. Okay. So don't rule it out. They are just doing percent profit every time. No, that's not true. There are some we must have bought, have gone down. So, but just to tell you that no matter how you go down, it now depends on the strategy you are using to attack the market. There's some we buy, we just wait, depending on what you want to do. Okay. So information is very important, but beside the information, you need basic know-how, how to go about, need to have a MetaMask wallet, I've told you. And then if you don't have a laptop, at least Safe Power Wallet is very important. Safe Power Wallet is very important to have as a beginner and all of that. So you need to have a Safe Power Wallet or MetaMask wallet. Now, some people have the mobile MetaMask wallet. I don't use that. I use the desktop MetaMask wallet, so it's important for you. Now, how to navigate all of those things, that's why you need Plan B Crypto Academy. That's the truth, because not everything we'll be able to discuss on this general forum, and somebody will come and ask me now, even people who are on our paid forum, they know predominantly I don't have all the time, but anytime I have time, I take time to just break those things down, and they may not be available on the surface because diamond is not found everywhere. That's the truth, okay? And sometimes you may think that some of those things we teach We just make it available. Maybe you can just get a book. No, it's not there. There are books that are not available in the market. So, but what I'm saying is this: you can start crypto predominantly with much money. I've been saying this time without number. So, what do? Pay attention. Okay, I met people now. They have been in our forum for more than 1 year. I can tell you they don't attend Sunday Zoom meeting. Some of them in Port Harcourt, they don't attend the Sunday Zoom meeting. The office is there, they don't attend. We normally have like some business training for different projects we have in the cash flow system, maybe like Wednesday, like on Sizu, Otron, and all of that. Then on Thursday, like next gen, those has to do with FX, forex trading, and all of that. Then Saturday, general, business presentation. But you ask me, Felix, how many people come for general presentation in Port Harcourt yesterday? Maybe nobody, maybe just 1 or 2 persons. But what happened? Are they not having time? They do. What people prioritize is different from what you may call value. I'm sure if you go to places where they're saying we are paying you so percent every day, and some of those percentage they even thought they are getting other places. We get better than that, when you pay up attention. Just that people fail to take personal responsibilities, and that's where we miss it. So they go around looking for places where they say they're going to pay you this with so much hype, but they're not getting better. I ask somebody, I'm not mocking anybody, be careful, not laughing at anybody, but look at it, check it around. Most people have been telling you, we're doing this, we do that, we do that. Check their life. They have nothing to show for it. I'm not talking about gallivanting to like buy a big new car and all that. We're talking about value. What is the rest system of this guy? What's the rest system? What strategy is he doing? What's the money multiplication strategy? Does it really have diversification, as it were? If there's emergency or reasonable fund to pull out, can he really pull out the money? I'm not talking of somebody who have just gone to buy maybe, GLK, ML, or one Mercedes-Benz. No, I'm not talking about that, because sometimes we miss it. We thought people who buy all of those things, aesthetics and make believe, and people are hitting it big in crypto. People are hitting it big in crypto enough in Forex. The first primary assignment for the first 1 to 3 years is what we call business expansion. So you are not going about where you make money now. For instance, you bought a coin and it has done 10x, 20x, 40x. What are you going to do predominantly? Let's look at this coin, for instance. You have done 400%. Now, let's say you put $1,000 there. That means you have done 4 times. So additional $4,000 is added. So that for $1,000 or thereabout is now having about additional $4,000, making $5,000. Now, there's no sense there. You say, oh, let me pull out this money and go and buy the car that I've been looking for. Okay, cannot even buy any reasonable car anyway. $5,000 cannot even buy any reasonable car. But let's say it can even buy small car, maybe. Yeah, I don't know how much. So let's just pretend that, okay, you put in $2,000. And then there you go, 400%, that's additional 4 times of that $2,000. That's going to be additional $8,000. So making $10,000. So that may afford you to buy at least maybe just, a Toyota car. A Toyota car, so about 7 million or thereabout. Now you pull it out and buy Toyota car, Spider, and then I'm a big boy. No. At that point, what do? Number one, the project may still be incubating. Number two is that you may need to cast out some money and reproduce to another project. All right. Number 3, you may not need to have some money out. Remember, look at what we say. The strategy to making $1 per day per minute is this: personal trading. Now, when you are doing personal trading, you probably may not have all the money you imagine to have. So if you don't have all the money you imagine to have, by the time you buy into some opportunity coin, so like that one we just show you is an opportunity coin and a launchpad coin, okay? Now you may bought into it with $2,000 and it has given you this. Now, you may want to cast out some money. I'm not going to teach you what the strategy, that's what we do on Be With Me and private mentorship. Now, this is it. You may need to cast out some money from it, carve out some money from it, and take it back to your personal trading, be it crypto trading, Forex. Now, I trade stocks, but be careful. When I see a newcomer who come into crypto or to trading, I say, I just like stock, I want to trade stock. No, you do not have understanding. If you have understanding, you know that stock is not for somebody who is starting, hustling. If you're just hustling, you can't trade stock because you have to take time. It's a mature environment for people who already gotten money and they want to build value around their money. So you need to understand that. So why am I saying this? I'm just showing us this, okay? If you want to buy the coin, why not? Where should I buy it? I don't know. So, but for me, I'm not buying again because we already bought. I got some free, but I just like, okay, let me let out the card. So, but don't be surprised. You can buy now. It dropped down. You want to ask me, hey, Felix, I bought that, it dropped down. You bought a lot of coin like that, it dropped down. Later, you have to add up to cost average, and eventually it pop up, and then you make your money. Okay? Please, when you invite people to our forum, you better tell them we don't entertain noise. We can just remove that person, and it will not be given access to return back. So please, JJC, ignorance is not an excuse in the court of law. So please always pre-inform your people you're inviting to our forum. Okay, so now let me quickly go something. Let me show you what we're having coming up shortly. Let me first show you, those of you who are lovers of Forex, we're starting what we call a promo on putting people through. We call 2 days weekly institutional live trading and training section with our secret code of profitable entry and exit. One of the biggest problems about trading or buy and selling is a lot of you in Forex. It's all about you go into retail trading rather than to go into institutional strategy. And so if you are in whatever way, if you are trying to get it right and all of that, all you need is that for your friend, especially those of you who have been in next gen already, who are in our forum in next gen, and then you are not taking it seriously. And those of you who want to take it seriously, you won't, because there are some of you, you love Forex, but the challenge you have is that you have been losing money. That's the truth. And it's as if, does that mean nobody wins in Forex? Few people win. Many people lose. That's the truth. So are you ready to be part of the few people who win and remove yourself from many people who lose? Because many people claim to be trading Forex, but those many people who claim to be trading Forex actually lose money. Okay? So you want to be part of the people, few people who makes money. And that's why we said, if you are in next gen already, probably after this training, of course, we have a forum, a training group for next gen in our team. Of course, take note. If you are not in our team, you might not be permitted. For now, it's going to be free for every registered member. Okay, free for every registered member, and it's going to be trading together from 9 a.m. Okay, 9 a.m. to 12 noon, Monday and Tuesdays. Okay, we're starting by the grace of God tomorrow. And those of you who are already on Next Gen Forum, and then you can chat with your leader. We're creating an exclusive group for that, and then you can be following. So the Dean of Forex will be there to take us through, and then putting through. That is, then after this phase, of course, you must have a particular requirement, maybe, okay, just like you have to be on the VIP, maybe you have €1,000 package, and then you can get the 1 day out of the 2 days. Then you want to get the 2 days and more in-depth strategy, then you must have on the €5,000 package, or you must be a team leader. Of course, there's some things on the next gen. So I'm not going to discuss that here, just to show you. And of course, we still have people in Port Harcourt. Remember, this Monday and Tuesday now does not require you to be in Port Harcourt, because you'll be in your house. Even the Dean of Forex will be in his house, and then putting us through. And then those of you are lover of Forex. And even if you are not lover of Forex, you may come to start to look at, okay, let me even see the dimension, okay? And then all we do is to make things available for people, to help ourselves, okay? Then outside that, you have, the physical, Wednesday, in our trading room, Thursday too, still in our trading room, and then if you're in Port Harcourt. Okay, now another thing you need to know is, of course, our Sunday training is, our Sunday training is actually 8:30, not 8 p.m., okay? While you take note, it's actually 8:30, not 8 p.m., our Sunday training. And then, so the Saturdays, every Saturday at our office, Chidima Plaza, 49 Odaba Road, opposite Mimi Tasty Fish, Room of Mercy in Port Harcourt. So those of you in Port Harcourt, of course, what are we talking about? The strategy. So building your personal economy. Our two friends, I said, we have people who are so strong and so professional in corporate economy, but they are gallant failure in personal economy. And that's why we see we're having issues now. When the country or the government, of course, having some issues, people cannot cope because no plan for their personal life. So personal economy is more important. So people, at the detriment of our, at the detriment of our personal economy, we equip corporate economy. You know, just like in search of wealth, people kill their health, but they don't know that wealth, you know, health is actually wealth. So while you are struggling for money, you forget your health. Eventually, when the health challenge comes, all the wealth you thought you gathered will not be able to solve it. That's exactly what happened to people who develop, you know, what we call the corporate economy and then fail their personal economy. Okay. So outside that, we're going to be running a 3-day, you know, a 3 days online business summit, just based on this strategy. It's going to be more elaborate. Okay. So which going to be money sections. We're starting on the 19th. That's the upper week, Monday. So 19, 20, and 21st, 11 a.m. in the morning section. So it may be like 2 hours or more than. So it's going to be, we say it's a summit. And so all of the business system we have in all our project, we're going to be elaborate on them and then what you need to do. And so you can invite your friends wherever they're connecting from. Of course, it's still going to be this, you know, channel, this Zoom link. Then they come in to attend and you learn more and then how to leverage or not. So it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So morning and the evening section, but evening section is going to be 8 p.m. Okay. So evening section is going to be 8 p.m. Then while morning session is going to be 11 a.m. So you can be wherever you are and get connected. 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So book your calendar and share with your friends who probably want to get more detail. Then after that, the subsequent week, which is 26th, 27th, and 28th. So if you're in Port Harcourt and the Avon, or even far away, why not? If you think it's valuable, then I think you can find time to come in there. So we say 3-day digital economy summit. So building, you know, your personal economy. I'm much interested in personal economy. It has been very long I've been talking about personal economy, social capital. I've been talking so much about these things. You know, that when it comes to cryptocurrency, people look at cryptocurrency just like the hyping side of it. No, you have to sit down as a revolution. It's a revolution. They have to sit down beyond just like marketing gimmicks. No, it's beyond marketing gimmicks. This is a system. This is a phenomenon that you have to sit down. Don't deceive yourself. Tell yourself the hard truth. So we're going to be looking at strategies for making, of course, $1 per minute. Then global financial market made easy. And then intro to Plan B trading strategy. So just give you kind of surface activities. Of course, it's going to be taking place in our office, in our training hall at number 49 Old Abaro if you're in Port Harcourt. So book the days down, 26th, 27th, and 28th. So 2 sections, morning section is 11, and then afternoon section is going to be 2 p.m. So I think these are very fundamental information I need to share with us. And so that you can book yourself down, you take a capture. Now let's go quickly, guys. Let's look at some update. But before I look at some update, please look at something very importantly, the crypto in the market. So let me look at Bitcoin. Now I have a concern about Bitcoin for a very long time. Now this is a challenge. Now for many years, for the past like 10 years cycle, or for the past like 10 years and first, second, third cycle, this is a cycle, this is mini break cycle, this is another cycle and a cycle. So that means we have 2011. So from 29 to 2011, they're about, and then before we have 2013 cycle, and then we have 2017 cycle. And then look at it. The most ugliest cycle is the 2021 cycle. Very ugly. Okay. It's an ugliest cycle. Now, other cycles have very fantastic breakouts, okay? And then they were within the rainbow. Now, but this is the concern we have. It's like the cycle is changing hands. So don't get it twisted. It's like the cycle is getting out of hands. None of the cycle are broke below, only the tail, maybe the wick of the candle, and then sharp will recover. This was COVID-19 of 2020. So that was not a normal cycle, okay? So, but all the normal cycle, but in this cycle, 2022, we're now having a kind of challenge, okay? I know not many persons will tell you about this challenge. This is the challenge I discover. This is the challenge I discover in this cycle. This challenge, this guy, we couldn't take top of the roof, and that was where a lot of people, they were predicting the market to go to 100,000, and which never did, okay? Now, why? They were looking for top of the roof, okay? Just like what you have over here, here. before you have the bearish engulfing candle, and then we broke down, and then we. So you have another top of the roof here. Okay. Now, but in this case, we don't have. Now we end up having a kind of double top, as it were. Now, if you look at the cycle, was a kind of premature cycle which never created top of the roof. Now, in getting down again, it went abnormal, broke through the body of the candle, broke through. This is a weekly chart, okay? Broke through the body of the candle, and then we've been struggling below this. That was a very big resistance for us. So for you to say, oh, we are very fantastic, we need to break above 25, 26K. And then when we come out there, we can be looking at when we get to 30, 31. If we don't break below up to this, maybe have a difficult, but it doesn't mean that we cannot get back to 30K before the end of October. That doesn't mean we could get back there. All right. But the challenge is that we may get there and then either use this guy. This guy has been perpetual resistance for us quite since June, after we broke through June, and then we have been struggling below this. So June, July, August, this is September. So if we get back here again, 24, and we couldn't break 24, 25, 26, then we may struggle that this September again, come down, and then struggle October, and then probably hit the 27, 28, and then struggle at 30,000 again, November again, go banana. Okay? So, but this cycle may change dimension. So as the market is changing structure, you may witness other crypto projects, what you think was the ideal thing may not really give you what you are looking for. So be very careful. Some of us who are too rigid on what we have learned. So I'm not going to detail here. If you want to know more detail, maybe you have to be on our private mentorship. Okay. Now we're having some updates. Bellatrix, first 2 Ethereum upgrades in final phase of the merge goes live. So the merge, forwards, you can read through. All right. You can read through about this Ethereum. So it's a Bellatrix upgrade. One of the final stages in Ethereum proof of stakes transaction has gone live. So the merge will take place with the Paris upgrade expected around September 15th. Okay. So some exchanges and platforms are suspending Ethereum deposit during this time. Okay. So the Bellatrix upgrade for Ethereum, one of the final upgrades before the merge takes place, okay, has gone live. Bellatrix is an important step towards the merge, which could take place around September 15th. So now what you need to know is that I told many of us, I said, you can witness some kind of political higgy-haga around Ethereum after the merge. But let's not be too factual now. We have to understand the game, okay? I always tell friends, the game is not difficult because you have the understanding of the rule of the game. But if you do not have understanding about the rule of the game, no matter how simple the game is, you will lose it. I have told people you cannot attract what you attack. Okay? You cannot attract what you attack, and then you will never attack what you attract. So most time when I go around about crypto, I sit down beyond the chart and the data. So you have to play your game around the whole thing. Now you could see that just like what play out on Terra Luna, okay? Luna Plus, let's look at the wicked guy. Okay, let's go here. Luna. We first saw a crazy pump around Lunex before this dangerous pump. So immediately I was now checking, when I checked around, this guy, around Luna, and I saw a very terrible, of course, it has been consolidating, not below, of course, I may not have time to explain all this MA. Then, and I saw a kind of cutoff and quite heavy, phenomenal move. Can you imagine? That was crazy. From something at about $1 or $2, confirmed crazily to about $7 something. Now, the first thing that first did that was Lumex. Okay. I think I was sharing with one person when he asked me, I said, the moment it go below how much, of which even Lumex is still very strong. Ordinarily, this is a buy zone. I'm not telling you to buy, but technically, this is a very good buy zone for the guy. So, but I'm waiting. If you break this, then that will go banana. So you have to now be checking other subsequent structure, okay, subsequent structure, or go worse, okay. So, but as far as this guy is concerned now, you now need to see the closing of next how many hours? 3 hours 46 minutes to see, can we cross here and retest to confirm? Then the guy can continue. Okay. So, but just understand that these are politics. I've been telling most of our community members who are serious and following that there are politics you will not understand in crypto. And so until the day you are able to understand the game, okay, then you may miss the game. Okay, so let's go back here. So Ethereum merging, these guys have taken a step ahead already. Where is this guy? Okay, the next thing, look at it, updates, another update. Sorry about that. I don't want you guy, get out. Okay, Binance issuer of third largest stablecoin, which is BUSD, okay, to stop supporting larger rival USDC. So the action effectively removed the world's second largest stablecoin, USD coin, as a traded asset on Binance Giant platform. So part of the thing I was telling you guys, so I'm not going to spell everything. So you need to understand certain things that are hidden, and then until you know the hidden thing, you will not make the hidden gain, okay? So Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by volume, has shaken up the vital stablecoin market, announcing it will automatically remove customers' funds to its own Binance, of course, who it could be, all right? So understand, permit for that language. So now, if you don't pay attention to certain games in the market, you will miss major gains in the market. So Puma released NFTs and Metaverse ahead of annual fashion week, okay? Puma, okay, you can read more about, Puma, it's a fashion designer, clothing and all of those things. So you can read more about the Puma. I'm not here just to give you some information ahead. So it's to tell you now, don't play with Metaverse NFTs because there are crazy things. Like I just minted one NFT last week, or was it last week? Yesterday, okay? And now it's already on my OpenSea. You can see that I minted this at 0.035 Ethereum to you. That's me. So now people are placing for sales. So I'm not placing for sale because it's for a purpose for me. So you do not need to play with NFTs because there's so much things and metaverse system that things that will be happening. And a little of you are new, you need to pay rapt attention and settle down as much as possible. Okay, $30 million recovered from Axie Infinity. Roaming Reach, that is through a chain analysis. So they're able to take out, possibility. Okay. And then the US Federal Bureau of Investigations and Blockchain Analytics Company chart analysis, have recouped $30 million embezzled in crypto hedge from the Ronin Breach hack. Okay. So there's so many things. So that means like this week, when you are hearing some kind of good news, maybe some of those whales have done what they want to do and they want to take Bitcoin. Maybe they want to take Bitcoin to $25,000, $26,000, and then they can do whatever thing they want to do. Okay. $1 billion of crypto swindled by North Korea hackers in 2022. So it's also, estimated that North Korean criminal groups have so far taken off. Okay, let's leave that. Okay. The next and finally, I'll show you is GameStop enters into a strategic partnership with crypto exchange, FTX.X. Those of you who are in crypto and the NFT market know about this guy. Let me just check up this guy. Okay. GameStop, GME, so they announced that it has entered into partnership with FTX.US. The partnership is intended to introduce more GameStop customer to FTX community and its marketplaces for digital asset. Okay. Grabvin, Texas, and all of us. Okay, so just to know that the games are changing, so don't get bothered with telling you that okay, the market can twist you here and there. But the most important aspect is that you need to know what are my legacy coin am I holding, and then if I'm able to take my legacy coin I'm holding, and then I strategically look for opportunity in building continuing income flow, so that when the opportunity presents themselves to me, I'll be able to pick up some money. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, just a kind of brief things about it, and then the market dimension. So market is still preparing itself to flip up. So you can see the BTC guy is still maintaining a kind of, we're in a bear market, but in this trend, it's still maintaining a very strong uptrend, because above 100, above zero level, okay? And so it's still maintaining on the index, it's still maintaining that. And probably, what's this guy? Okay, so we could see, like what I've said, I have to see above 21,800 and something dollars before we say, okay, we could break up to 24, 25 this week. Without that, we'll bounce back to probably $20,300 or thereabouts. Okay, $20,500 or 19,974. Worst case scenario, 19,006 again, okay? So, but you wouldn't want to come back there, but if you come back, okay, why not? Because we still expect that, you may smile now, maybe this September after maybe middle, but we need to really know what game are they going to play around Ethereum on the 15th of this month. So you have to pay rapt attention. Then, but October may look like, okay, we're catching up, and we are already in bull run. No, then maybe till next year. So, but November may go, hit that resistance I just showed you guys here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, here, and then we'll go down again and start, and this one. Okay, so now let's go. So strategically, we have told guys, number one, all the opportunity. Okay, let me look at this guy. If they are done with their this coin swap, guys, coin swap. So when we share opportunity with you, we expect you to take responsibility. So it is not in the it's not in what we teach per se. It is more on what action you take with what we teach. Because people don't pay attention to action required of them. Okay? I can't just believe that we'll be in this forum and people will be complaining of, I do not know what's going on. I don't know how to participate in this. The truth of the matter is that if you are still far off on basics, how to navigate exchange platform, how to use your MetaMask and all of that, then Plan B Training Academy is important for you. Okay, and I think I will need to give us update about the promo about the Plan B Trading Academy. Okay. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so you can see the coin swap, guys. This is already at 38%. That is the last round. Now listen to me. I remember when I sent this thing to our forum, what I told everybody was that register, and some of you failed the instruction. That is your own cup of tea. Why do I say so? Because I sent a strict instruction. The instruction was this, very simple. Everybody register, and we're asked to add our wallet address. And I told everyone, your wallet address that to be added, okay? Your wallet address that ought to be added, take it from maybe your trust wallet that is not your major wallet. Because ordinarily, security-wise, you are not meant to have your personal wallet where your legacy coin or the coin that they are fantastic projects you are working with. You are not meant to expose some of those wallets into some coins that they are more like we just like rumor project stuff like that. Okay, let me call it that way. Like CoinSwap, if you ask me what was my research work, I did some research about it and I used sentiment around it. I saw the hype they were creating, But I never knew they was going to be too fast in finishing up their round 1, round 2, round 3 in that order. So I felt like, oh, I think the best for me is to share with our community, buy into it. Now, first, everybody who bought into it, we're giving some free tokens of their coin. And later, if your friend buy, you're giving certain percentage. But we didn't know that it was going to come to a point when people start buying, they will give you referral commission. And for some of you who earn the referral commission, and probably you didn't have enough money to have bought the coin, I think there's wisdom there for you to use the money that they pay you, transfer to the system and buy the coin and keep. You don't know what's going to happen. Okay? Now, I'm not recommending you for anybody. I share with my community. So if you are watching me live on YouTube or Facebook, and they say, Felix recommended it. No, but what will you call recommendation? I say, oh, this is the best company. I don't do those trash, man. I just get into system. And if I use sentiment, I will tell you, I use sentiment for this. If I do some thorough job, but even on project I do thorough job, I'm not going to hype it to you. I only tell you, take advantage of it. You want to do that, do it. If you don't want to do it, forget about it. Remember, we've said what we're looking at is building $1 per minute. And $1 per minute will give you $60 per hour. $60 per hour will give you $1,440 per day. $1,440 per day will give you $10,080 per week. And then that's for the $3,200 per month. Then you can tell yourself, in 1 year, I want to hit $500,000. That's $518,200. So I want to hit that. Now, to hit that, it's not about jamboree, start playing games around. It's about being strategic. And that's why you need learning, paying right attention. You can start from anywhere. And that's why we told people, if you do not have enough money to be making $1, because you need to spread your tentacles, remember, we say spreading your tentacles like this. Here we go. Your tentacles need to be spread: personal trading, staking project and DeFi games, affiliate systems, third-party timely investing, opportunity coins. Now, if you look at the coin that did massively well last week, it was not like a signal. It was freely open for everybody, which was Mavi Otron. Mavi as a platform for marketing. And I told you guys, if you refer anybody, you make some affiliate commission, which is cool. There's nothing wrong being rewarded for referring people. Referral is everywhere. Okay, so Binance does that, bank does that, but where I have challenge with people is that people are just gullible around to just market anything to people, and they themselves don't even know the efficacy of what they are marketing, and then just rob it out to people. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you get involved in a system, and then you have the time to share. Oh, why don't I have the time to share? You're going to make money. But what I don't do, I don't convince you. You want to join, you join. You don't want to join, you forget about it. And that's why I wouldn't do platform that is predominantly relying on building some matrix, all right? Until you refer people before you get anything. I don't do those funny stuff because it's not worthwhile for me. And you're going to be under pressure to always want to force in people. But look at it. Look at what we did last week or last 2 weeks. Now, I'm using an example because if you look at this, personal trading, you must have your Binance. You must have your Binance account. You must have your, I told you some of the tools you need to use. I'm not going to mention them here. There are many. Using your Binance account, having TradingView, and then probably using your TreeCommerce for both trading. Those are the things we offer. Now, if it's FX, anybody who claim to be in FX and you're in a community and you are not next gen, that means you don't know what you are doing in FX. That's the truth, because you come into next gen, you're able to look at the tools available there, and then it's going to be more beneficial for you who have been trading Forex, than even other people who are just like network marketer or business people who want to build some passive reward system, as it were. Okay, so now you look at the staking project and DeFi. Like we have in the staking project, we have the Mavi Otron project, we have the Midas, we have the BSwap, we have the many of them like that we mentioned. All right, and then we talked about the DeFi games. We have the Drip Network, and the Drip Network, so we have the 3 layers there. We have the Drip file set, the Drip, the Animal Farm, which is the Animal Farm is Drip Garden. We have the PG Bank based on the pigs, and of course, Forex Ask always say something for a very long time. And he said, hey, if you are here for just the quick box, don't come into the project because it's deflammatory project and it's going to be gradual, introducing of new things and then, just strategically doing a lot of things. So if you're looking for just hit and run, you may not really fall in love with that, but you can build passive system and over the years, it can build you back. Okay, then the affiliate, many of the projects have affiliate system attached to it. The next gen have affiliate attached to it. The Mavi, Otron have affiliate attached to it. The Sisu Exchange have affiliate attached to it. Even the Drip, I think the Drip too have some affiliate attached to it. Binance account have an affiliate attached to it. Those of you who are starting in next gen forex trading, I think Hot Forest have an affiliate attached to it. So what does those things do? Those things help you. You're able to generate some, I call it leverage income. And then if you're smart, those leverage income are not for consumption. They are seeds to be replanted. And then when they have there and taking root downward, they'll bring fruit upward. So, but most time people just miss all those things. Then third-party timely investing. There's some project, and when they come, we look at, how do we look at this thing? Are you sure? Are you not sure? Okay. Let's do our basic. And when you've done our basic, because some people say, I've done my due diligence. That's not true. All the thing you call due diligence is just basics. Because the due diligence, to really do due diligence on a company may take many years. That's the truth. So, but when I hear I've done my due diligence, some leaders, I've done my due diligence, this is the best company. That's not true. You have done your basics. You've started, share with people. They want to start, fine. If they don't want to start, you leave them. My philosophy in life is that different business bless different people. Okay, so timely investing, I do that a lot, and some I remember to share, some I don't remember to share. That's the truth. Then opportunity coins and launchpad. That you see, opportunity coin and launchpad. If you are not on a paid group, you miss some of them, because even if I mention some free coins on our general forum, many persons will not take it seriously. That's the truth. There's so many coins that are from our paid group, and I bring it out. Even when I send it to the group, the people who are not on paid group will still not appreciate it. They just look at it. The guy is just talking. And then the guy just talking will have done money. Now, let me go back now and show you guys something. Let's look at Otron. Let's use a practical example of Otron. Now, this is Otron Mavi. Now, this Mavi, they started since around June or April, and we didn't take it seriously that time. That's the truth. Because why do we not take it seriously? There are so many companies that have given us fantastic roadmap, but they couldn't do anything about the roadmap. So, and what made us fall in love with some of those projects was the beautiful roadmap and highlight they have. So when somebody introduced me to Mavi, I was like, are you sure these guys? And what now got me more skeptical, their white paper was too beautiful to behold. So it looked too good to be true. I was like, come on, are you sure these guys, what they are saying? Do they understand what they are saying at all? If these people are talking like this, are we safe? So what I did was that to wait. I have to be logical. So I have to logically wait. Though I sign up, but I told everybody sign up, don't activate. Okay? So logically, we have to wait. Man, the truth is that while waiting, people are already taking position, but there was no how our own community will have taken position like that because we want to see the made in China. Now, but the good thing, look at what has happened. The system allows you to build an affiliate with a crazy money-making system on it. Now, and I think I did a video last week, and I told you, if you're on Mavi, there are 3 dimensions or 4 dimensions of it. Number one is the staking in their Mavi platform. For me, I think I'll use this opportunity to show you guys. Now, for me, on the Mavi system, the hub, I told everybody, if you are smart and really know what you're doing, don't enable your, don't disable your auto staking. Some people come to disable their auto staking, they come here, okay, and they want to look at it, they want to disable it. Now, when you disable, you lose a lot of things, okay, you miss a lot of things, not you lose anyway. Now, so for me, there was no need for me. Let it be compounding, and if it compounds, see what's going to happen. If it compound, instead of 73% per year of the APR, it's going to be about 107, which makes sense, okay? So if you have 53,000 pieces of a token in one account, and that is going to give you 107. So let's look at it. Even 100%, that's 53,000, okay? Even 100%, that will be 53,000. But look at it, it's compounded. Now, the first 1 year, after the first 1 year, you're getting additional 3,000 plus. That's going to be 100,000 plus. That will be there. Now, then that will now start from another percentage, which is going to be divided by 2 of these, 37%. Maybe if it's still automated, probably maybe more than that. Okay, so but this is the point. This is a good point. The good point is this. After the first 1 year, now 30% of the volume locked, which is the primary locked, will be released. Now, the question I ask myself, and I ask a lot of people, is this. If, for instance, you have this 53,000 pieces, as an example, 53,000 pieces of this coin, okay, and then 30%, 0.3, okay, so that's about $15,900. What if the coin is just, yes, minimum 50 cents multiplied by 0.5? So that's about $7,950. And maybe what you invested was just like $1,000. You know, it's not too bad. Now, why do you have confidence of leaving this guy to be there? Look at the confidence you have to leave this guy to be here. Now, number one, you are building an affiliate to make some money, okay, which you can make direct commission 10%, matching binary commission 10%, matching commission, they are there, and then you can rank. Like me, I'm just waiting to collect another $500 from them. For instance, if you look at it, I finish some of those rank. They say Apple Watch, I don't need it. What I need is money. I don't need all of those aesthetics. Take this $500. Now, the difference between some of us or you and your friend is that your friend is going to collect Apple Watch. Even your other friend who collect this $500 may use it to buy shawarma, but you're going to invest the money. Now, I did one example because when I was doing training, most time I don't have time too much to do some of those things. I pull out like $500 here, and I told people, I said, let's look at this. First, build this, get the staking. Second, build the affiliate. Third, and we now went to the swap. Okay, so let's look at the swap. Let me connect. Somebody's going to ask me, hey, please, how do I connect? Go to my YouTube channel. All this video, I've done it there. So you're going to see how to bridge and stake. Now, even though we're making all so much noise, you know, to people on why they need to stake, I pull it $100 or $500 and brought here. Yeah, it has even reduced because at the point it got to 1.5. Now, look at what I did. In coming over here and stake the same money from affiliate, $500, withdrew and brought here to buy the coin when it was launched, when it was 0.028 or thereabout. And then, you know what the price is now? Of course, that's about one pieces of ULX. So about 0.0, okay, 0.10. It got to 13 cents, it's about 10 cents right now. Okay, so now what I did was that, hey, you know what? Very simple. I lock it. So that means if I want to even pull out money right now, I can pull out my $500, allow $800 and something to be there. But I don't even have that time. Okay? Now, what I do regularly, what I can do, and which I've shown you guys, is that rather than, you can see some of this accrual is here now, rather than allow this money to be there, I get it harvested, okay? So that I can compound. Now, what gives you joy in this compound? When the money must have gone up very well, let's say $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, you want to pull out 1,000, you can unstake what of that 1,000, get it converted, and use the money. Okay, somebody say, how do I do that? Go and learn. Okay, not everything, I can't show you everything here. Okay, so, and that's why we, you know, invite people to training. People don't come. So people just want the willy style, you know, go ministry and all of that. Okay, now I'm harvesting this. So just follow the trend because I'm going to wrap up shortly. Now I've harvested this. What do? I'm going to unwrap it. Okay, because it's now a wrap ULX. So I'm going to unwrap it. Click in total volume. I want to unwrap 358. So I'm going to unwrap it. So good. Let's go ahead, unwrap it into ULX. So ask me for permission. Yes, I say go ahead, confirm. So you're going to ask for transaction fee. Okay. So I'm unwrapping. Okay. So I don't know how people will be lazy around when we have fantastic things. Okay. So it's been unwrapped. Okay. So now you can see it's been unwrapped. So I'm going to go to swap. How many do I have? 400 and blah, blah, blah. So let me take half of it. 400 and something. Okay. Let's say 400 pieces. Yeah, 400. 400 is about $43. So I'm going to convert 200. Okay, I'm going to sell 200 to USD because I want to do the liquidity pool. So 200. Okay. Now putting the 200 is going to be $21. Good. So I click to swap and have USDT because you are doing what we call liquidity pool. You are providing liquidity. Okay. So we're waiting for this guy to swap. After the swap, I will now go to provide liquidity. And so let's go just quickly. So please, guys, I don't expect anybody to be in our community or our forum now and tell me that he's losing money unnecessarily in his Forex. And because if you love Forex, and you'll say, oh, I lose money. So I go to liquidity. So ULX, I'm going to take 200 pieces. Woo, the price has just changed. Do I have up to that here? How much do I have here? $22. Okay, I have up to $22. Okay, cool, fantastic. I have about $22. Okay, go ahead. So there we go. So now I'm merging the liquidity, which is USDT and ULX, stable and unstable. Now, if you look at it, if it were $5,000 that you brought in a place you have already locked some $5,000, now 5,000, so $500 is $1,300 now. If it were $5,000, will have been $13,000 plus or thereabouts, if I'm not mistaken. Now, it is very simple and easy for you to pull out $5,000 if you don't know where you are going to. But if you know where you are going to, you already generated another crazy income. And look at the good thing we do. We're not this attached to, if I share with this person, will he do the Mavi? If somebody came to me, where should I start from? I say start from the farming. Why do I ask him to start from the farming? Because he can generate money from the farming and will now have money to go and lock for the fixed taking. Okay, so now there we go. Can you see? Just now, these are getting about 2 cents on. So I'm going to click here and then stake the maximum. This is the volume to stake and then confirm. So what I've done now is to compound so that I can earn more. After all, if it's in the ULS, I will enjoy the price growth. But if it's in the liquidity pool, I will enjoy both the price growth and accrual. So you can see the common sense here. That's not common anywhere. So you can see that if you don't pay attention to be independently involved in this thing, you'll be missing a lot of big money just because you give your money to one funny person to be trading for you and you think that's the best for you. The market is open, it's transparent, it's decentralized. So you learn how to make the money by yourself. You do better. That's the truth. You do better. The same place the people are going to, you go there by yourself. You get it done. Okay, guys, can you see now? So I've compounded. So it's increasing. So I can continue doing that, over and over. And that is on the same ecosystem. Number one, on the same ecosystem, you stake. Number one. Two, you build an affiliate. Number one, you stake. Number two, you build an affiliate. Number three, you do farming. Okay. Number four, you can buy and just hold. I still bought this same coin, this ULX, and hold. I'm a very crazy crypto politician. That's who I am. So you don't tell me. I don't even take the word of the CEO. I take your activities serious, but not when you say, we're going to do this, I just see it as hype. That's what I saw about Otron. When I saw them, wow, this is crazy. I don't need to play. I have to go and buy chunks of it and just keep it somewhere. None of my business, let it be there. At a point, it's the same ecosystem that will produce me money, that will make insane money in the system. Just like in NextGen now. I look at NextGen ordinarily. People are crazy about, they have invested 5,000 euro, for instance, and then we told them, compound. If you know what to pick out of the NextGen, for instance, what you head get crazy about this platform is the Newton index. And then when you go crazy about the strategy, you now want to get close to the people, the man who live stream the Newton index, and then you get a strategy. You can afford to compound your account for 12 months. Now, you wouldn't bother because you'll be making money. Number one, you make money on doing your personal trading and using the strategy. Number two, you make money by building the affiliate. Number three, you make money on the coin, the Amgen coin. Let me just quickly check the Amgen. I don't know how much it is now. Amgen, where are you? Amgen. Crazy, right? Okay, so I'm not wrapping up. So guys, if you're still rigmaroling, okay, Amgen is about 75 cents. So, and it started from a very cheap price sometime. So, okay, Amgen even went up to 77 cents. So it has done all time high $1.98 before. About 4 months ago was about 12 cents. Okay, so in last 30 days, that's done 34%. Now, if you don't pay attention, you miss a lot of things when it has to do with all these businesses. Okay, so CISU and lots of them like that. So if you are on our forum or you can't to attend this meeting, take proactive, be very proactive. That's the truth. People have shared with you. Yeah, that's the love they can share. They share the love of sharing the opportunity with you. Is now, I always tell people that to appreciate me is not to thank me, it's to take action. When you take action, we'll make insane money together. And then that's the best appreciation I have. So people thought making $1 per minute is not possible. It's crazily possible, but you have to work towards it. So imagine, we told you, working all of this strategy is to build up, very simple, 5-part strategy: post, personal trading, staking project and DeFi, affiliate system, third-party timely investing, opportunity coins, and launchpad. Of course, I've told you, some low-gem coins are not easy to come by because no matter what you're doing, there's some coins will not bring out of private mentorship. There's some coin will not bring out of Be With Me. Now, lastly, I showed us we're running a promo. Let me see. Yeah, I shared with us that we're running a promo. And the promo was each of those platforms, we are private mentorship, $5,000. We are Be With Me, $1,500. This one is yearly. The $5,000 is one-off. All these packages, you have 30% discount given to you. Private mentorship, Be With Me platform, low gems, stock trading, robotic hybrid swing trading. People who attended 3 days training on this can attest to this. We strictly on strategy that day, 3 days. And then I'm sure a lot of them who attended, I'm sure the $500 they paid for the 3 days training and follow up 6 months, I'm sure they will never say they regretted it. I can say that boldly speaking. Okay, then the trading, the crypto academy, $150, $300, $500, $1,000. So all of these are discounted for 30%. And on the private membership, we already have, as of yesterday, 2 people have already subscribed. Then we have 3, and I say the first 10 are the people that will get the 10%, 30%. After 10, it go back to the same price. And we have from period of now to the 31st of this month. And I share with you guys, I say we're starting, which tells that we're starting this. We're starting this tomorrow. Those of you are already next gen, you have registered. Either you are funded or not, you're going to leverage on the promo period down, live trading section, stream, connect. So if you've registered or you've not registered, you can meet the people who I've told you about next gen, take their link, register, and it will share with you by tomorrow the live stream code that we're going to use, and then you get connected. The Dean of Forest will give you a lot of things, what we're going to do. So live stream. Then Tuesday, the same thing. Then after the promo period, of course, you can see what is required. Even though if you have funded your account or you fund within $500, it may require you to upgrade to $1,000 and euro rather, and then we're going to be doing that. Of course, that has not stopped our physical trading. Wednesday and Thursday, physical trading, okay, and then training, and then so if you really understand what we call Newton index, you will not sleep. That's the truth. You will not sleep because you want to get the best. I told friends, If you want to leave the majority that claim to be trading, but those majority lose the money, and my little percentage that don't even tell you they trade, but they're the one that makes the money, then it's your time. Okay? Then we have told you that we're doing a live online training coming up on the 19th, 20th, and 21st, which is 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day, Monday, Tuesday to Wednesday. That will be upper week, not this week, that's next week, from 19th. And then it's free. So nobody's charging you anything, it's free. And then just to book your time, is it 11 or 8 p.m. you're going to be part of? So showing you those strategy. Then physical training, this is a summit, call it 3 days digital economy summit, building your personal economy. I've been telling us that people build corporate economy and fail personal economy. And that's why we're having those higgy haga today. Everybody, people are suffering everywhere because they don't even know how to go about their personal economy. But they are gurus when it has to do with handling companies and organizations, but their home are suffering. It's just like somebody in search of wealth and killing his health. So it's important. So congratulations. Those of you who have already subscribed for the private mentorship to take advantage of the 30% off, that's a good deal for you. So mention a coin before now. You can go back if you are lucky. I think I've seen it derailing down a little. Okay, so let me just refresh. So if you want to buy, you can buy it. Okay, so, but I'm not going to tell you where to sell it, because a lot of people, there are some coins we bought. You are not on our paid forum. You can buy, but I'll also give you sentiment. For instance, we that on private mentorship have done 400% in less than how many days on this coin? In about 10 days. Okay, now, and we have not even sold. We're not even selling, because what we're using it for is just not buying and selling. But for you, who is just a passerby, if you buy it, you do 100, 200%. It may require you to sell. Wait for another opportunity. You buy, just sell. Some people now have sold their ULX, but some of us are not interested in that. The price retrace, no problem. If you let it come to 5 cents again, that's not our business. We're increasing, okay? And then that's what you need to know. So ladies and gentlemen, I think it's fantastic for you to basically help yourself and get the best you can get in this system. So guys, those of you who will be participating on the live trading section for FX tomorrow, get back to whoever that invited you and say, oh, you didn't tell me about NextGen. Just go and meet your friend. What happened? You never told me about NextGen. Then if you're on our forum, our community, I think it's high time you go back, because I sent links of all of those things. Go back, just registered, and then you ask, how do I go about this? And then you can help yourself. All right? So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. I think the time was well and widely spent for our interaction tonight. So those of you who are lazy around and you are getting confused on some things, go to the YouTube channel. There are many videos that are going to help you there. If you're lazy around, you don't attend Zoom meetings, you don't attend physical meetings, you're lazy around, you can't go to YouTube to read, well, that may be very critical for you. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy your night.